Hey channel, welcome back. Good morning. I think I might have, well, maybe not. Thought I might have got up before the sun on this summer morning. But man, you gotta get up early. Now, of course, the sun's not up, but I'm still seeing some new morning light over there on the horizon. So I guess I did beat the sun. Anyway, what a glorious morning to be riding. I mean, the bike says 76 degrees, and I bet it's 72. Oh, it feels so good going through this jacket. Very uncharacteristic of mid-July. We had a cold front. Does that mean it's going to snow? No. That means it's not going to be triple digits. Welcome to Texas. Lots of folks up at 5:45 a.m. on a Saturday. Oh, what do we got going up here? Twinkle lights. Alright, so what are we doing today? Well, gonna run and have some coffee with Cruiseman this morning. We got a few things to talk about. We'll get to that in a second. But then I'm going to go over to DFW Honda because I think I've decided to get this rear tire replaced. You guys know we pulled a big screw out of it several months ago, and while the plug has held flawlessly, I don't really want to take this plug to Colorado. It's just me. I'm sure it's fine. It's been fine. But it's one thing to be fine here near my home where, shoot, I can fix a problem in a second. It's another thing to not be fine out on I-40 miles and miles and miles away from anything. I mean anything. Or be tooling through the curves of Red Mountain Pass and all of a sudden not be fine because of the altitude change and the tire pressure change as a result of that. Yeah, I'm just not, too many variables. I gotta eliminate some variables. So going to DFW Honda this morning when they opened to see about, I don't have an appointment, maybe they can fit me in, see about getting a back tire put on this bike. And it's a shame because this back tire only has 5,400 miles on it, probably got half its life left, but oh well. I better pick up the speed or I'm gonna get run over. Speed limit is 70. I'm going to get up to 70, set my cruise. Thank you for joining me today, channel. I wish you guys were riding right here with me. I'm telling you, this is outstanding riding temperature. So good. I gotta tell you, this voice command, turn this Ace Pro on and off through my helmet, it's just awesome. I don't have to reach up anymore. Don't have to take my hands off the bike anymore. Very cool. And while last week I had some difficulty with the audio being just a little garbled and choppy, not sure what that's all about. I'm hoping this morning it's fixed because it hasn't always been that way. It was just that way last week. Maybe it fixed itself. I did what every tech guy does. I rebooted. Anyway, what's going on with Cruiseman today or this weekend? You guys will remember not long ago, he did a review on the Honda Rebel 1100. Beautiful bike. Well, you know, Honda loans these bikes to him to do a review, and then they come back and get them. But he reached out to me the other day and said, hey, let's see if Honda might let you borrow the bike for a while and you can do a review. And I said, well, that's a fantastic idea. So we did, and they did. I signed an agreement with Honda to allow me to hang on to this bike for a little bit, and I'm going to be doing a review later on the Rebel 1100. From the point of view, unlike Cruiseman, from the point of view of a short guy. We're going to see how that goes. I know when I initially sat on it, the handlebars seemed a little far forward. I'm sure that's still the case, but not uncomfortably so. Anyway, you guys watch my channel. I'm not sure when that's going to come out. It'll either be this weekend or the next. My review of the Honda Rebel 1100. Man, this date for leaving for Colorado is fast approaching. It's not a specific date right now, so I can't really give you guys a date. It's just maybe first week of August. Got some stuff going on at the house that I've got to work around, make sure everything's clear and ready to go there, and then I can leave. Pretty sure my neck is going to be okay. I've got solutions if it's not. It'll be my first time in a long time packing for an interstate trip, so that's going to be interesting, especially with all my camera gear that I need to get to right away. And in addition to taking you guys on some amazing roads, I'm also going to be building a video for my photography channel. If you don't know, I have a photography channel, Robert White Photography. Go check that out for some amazing locations and amazing photography. But anyway, I'll be videoing and photographing along the way on this trip for that channel as well. And there's a project that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I'm calling it the 287 project. Take Highway 287 most of the way through Texas on our way to Colorado, and all up and down that highway there are old dilapidated houses, farmhouses, broken down windmills, and call me weird, I just have an attraction to those things, knowing that at some point they had life, they had families in them, they you know, babies learning to walk, and dogs running around the yard. I mean, it was somebody's life at one point in time, and now it's just broken down and giving itself up to the elements. Anyway, a series of photography on those structures all the way up 287 is something I've wanted to do for quite some time. So I'm going to take a stab at doing that. And therefore, I need access to my main camera pretty quickly and easily. I think it'll either be in the trunk or in the top of that Kuryakin travel bag I purchased and reviewed. If you're curious what bag, look back through my videos, you'll see a review on the Kuryakin. I forget the brand name. I mean, that's the brand name now. I forget the model name. Anyway, all to come. Right now, man, I haven't had one sip of coffee this morning. We need to rectify that. Back in a minute, channel.
And the fact that I can do it through my helmet is outstanding. Now, last weekend it was garbled a little bit, and I don't know why, but the Bluetooth must not have
I couldn't tell it on your video
correctly.
It sounded okay to me.
But yeah, it was just barely like it was too far away from me, and it was sometimes just
I'm starting to kind of like that DJI mic.
Yeah.
I wish Rode had a way to, and what I like about it is so easy to connect to this. You just plug it in and you're done. Hey everybody, Cruiseman here with a friend Tom Miller, who joins this. It is Miller.
Yes.
Okay, I want to make sure I got it right. Tom Miller, who joins us for breakfast on Sundays, and today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to install, hopefully install, the BT Moto tuner on his.
Everything I could think of that would be connected to it already.
At least it's connected to the ground. This is the tricky one here. Because it. I think this is power.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Now we got power.
Okay, then we select the motorcycle brand. Select the Honda motorcycles. We're good. Select.
There you go, Chris, with the ability to do multiple bikes.
Yeah.
We'll scroll down to find the.
Alright, just left Cruiseman's garage, where they were attempting to install that new ECU flash onto Tom Miller's bike. And they ran into some problems. We tried it several different ways. They tried it several different ways. And we would always get to a point where it said, I don't recognize the ECU. And that's a problem. I'm surprised that this unit, made for all kinds of bikes, very recent version, doesn't recognize the ECU from Tom's 2023 Honda Goldwing. But it doesn't. So the solution now, we believe, would be to mail your ECU off to this company. And I agree with Tom. He's not willing to do that. I wouldn't be willing to do that either. So I'm not sure what the next steps are for them, but that's the situation. Alright, now I am off to DFW Honda to talk to the guys about a back tire. Thanks for joining me, channel. Back in a minute. Alright. There is an off chance that our friend Road Glide shows up this morning to DFW Honda. We'll see about that. Also today, my Ford Expedition has picked up a nail, so I have a very slow leak in my back tire that I need to plug today, just to get that fixed. You guys tell me what you think about this ECU flash down in the comments below. Max McAllister with Traxxion Dynamics put out a video a few days ago talking about exactly the things that this new flash changes. And the premise was that this bike comes from the factory. Don't run over me. Yeah, you. Don't run over me. The bike comes from the factory, not at 100% capability. Like something about rolling the throttle fully open, doesn't open the throttle fully on the bike. You know, I don't know how to judge that. I'm not saying it's not correct, I just don't know how to judge that. And it changes a few other things. But it's also $799. Really? I still, although I can see the benefit, I don't see the value for me. It's a very personal choice. I'm sure it would be for you too. I just don't see the value, because this bike reacts and operates as good as I need it. I mean, it's fantastic. I think it is fantastic, just the way it is. But not everybody thinks that way, and that's okay. So you got to decide, is $800? You know, is the upgrade worth $800? Go watch Max's video where he shows you what gets updated with this thing. If it works. It didn't work for Tom. If it works. Tell you what, I'd be really miffed if I spent $800 on this thing and it can't find my ECU. Really miffed. Yeah, it's a no-go for me. Put in the comments what you think. right. Pulling up on DFW Honda here. GoPro does not want to work. At least with the remote. Oh, they got some spiders here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, let's park this thing and go in. Okay, so the guy that helped me at the checkout counter, his name is Brian. This is his Royal Enfield. Isn't that fantastic? That is way cool. Brian, appreciate your help today, buddy. All right, mission accomplished. New tire on the back. We are golden for Colorado. I want to thank the guys here at DFW Honda for excellent service. That's Jacob over there. Tanner inside, checked me in. David, the owner, such a great guy. Had breakfast with him the other day. I feel much better about this. Yeah, you guys come out and visit DFW Honda if you're in the Metroplex. It's a great place to shop. All right, boys and girls, leaving DFW Honda. I'm telling you what, if you're in the Metroplex, they are my dealership of choice from here on out. Customer service, outstanding. Availability, outstanding. And if you're in the market for a trike, there is no better place. Come get your trike from these guys. I guarantee you they have one you like. Alright, that car's never seen the inside of a car wash. My goodness. Alright, let's head home. One thing to remember, guys, when you buy a new back tire, it comes from the factory with a little bit of sheen on it, a little bit of coating. You should really treat it like you're riding on wet pavement for about, I don't know, 100 miles. Just to get that sheen off, scuff it up a bit. Just be aware. Not digging this traffic today. Also, guys, if you're in the market for a rear tire and you're in the DFW Metroplex area, man, you need to stop by DFW Honda because they do so many trike conversions. They have an excess of rear Honda wheels, brand new, both wheel and tire, and you can get a real deal on them. I mean, a real deal. So much cheaper than buying a brand new tire from somewhere. Sorry, Revzilla. But yeah, you guys check it out if you're in the market for a rear tire. Now, they don't take all front tires on a trike conversion, but the rear tire and wheel, yeah, go check it out. Excellent resource. You guys can't see it, but this blind spot detection system is working really well. While I was at DFW, just waiting on things to get done, I was looking around. They have climb gear at DFW now, if you didn't know that. And you're into climb, DFW is starting to sell climb. They have a rack of climb stuff. Go check it out. I was trying on the climb induction jacket, and man, it fit good. Might end up going that way at some point. If I can find some pants that I like. That's a difficult call. I tried on the Climb induction pants and the knee pads seem to be pretty low for my taste. Now when you're sitting on a bike, those move up, I guess, so that might be the reason, I don't know, but they just seem pretty low. Also, while I was there, I was looking at the Shoei RF 1400 full-faced helmets. I'm wearing a Neotech 2 modular helmet right now. It's 4.6 pounds. The RF 1400 is 3.2 pounds, I think, or maybe it's 4.2 and 3.6. About a half a pound lighter. Sure feels lighter in the hand. And it's got some cool graphics. Not that I mind just solid burgundy, it goes with the bike, but the graphics are kind of cool too. Anywho, looking at that, the problem with buying a new helmet is you got to buy a new communication system too, and it gets expensive real quick. Alright, well guys, we're going to wrap this up for this weekend. Stay tuned to come. Maybe a Honda Rebel review from a short guy's perspective. That'll be coming soon, but I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me today and joining me. You guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you again here soon, if this guy ever moves. Oh, looking at her phone. That's what she's doing. I can see it in her side view mirror. Okay, well, guys, until we talk again, ride safe, and God bless.